Ksquared.
Maurice,
Johnny.
we didn't make it.
Top Tips Thursday, Johnny.
Let's go.
Late mail, the whole shebang.
That's the best thing about Top Tips Thursday is you get the late mail.
Thank you, John.
3 hours ago. But before we move on, Maurice.
Who do we thank this week, Johnny?
If you like a latte, if you like a flat white, mocha latte. Oi, I'm telling you right now,
Piccolo.
head down Zuby Cafes. They got you sorted.
Just before the S-Bends there.
There's a few. I'm pretty sure there's one in DY.
Oh,
Newport.
sorry.
But
That's my favourite.
Newport,
Favourite.
that's our guy. Get down there, flat white.
All that, Johnny. And a bag of chips. How'd you go last week, John? Talk to us.
I got an awesome foursome.
4.
Yeah, 4.
Wow.
4, Maurice. What'd you get?
6, if you asked. 6 out of 7. It's not bad.
Good on you. And that's, let's look at last week.
Yeah, look at it.
Tipsters
I got it here already,
of
Johnny.
the week, Maurice.
Number 1 was Kim Aubrey.
Yes, Kimmy.
Well done,
Applied
Kimmy.
the Joker.
Yeah, got the Joker hat there.
Which was a 5. But I just want to give these people
Perfect people.
Massive. You guys are all perfect.
Rocker.
We have Hudson Saskin.
Kazap.
Kazap.
Knock back.
Yeah, knock back. Good name.
PJ on W.
P. John W. and Rocker. All on perfects.
Perfect people.
Man, jealous. That's
So
all I
jealous.
want to
Well done to you guys. You guys are the tipsters of the week, John.
Overall ladder board, Maurice.
Big
Moving
news.
into round 14.
Big news.
I can hear a tone that's getting excited. We have
My eyes are
Max Eagle.
Number 1.
Also tying on number 1 is that guy that's been up there.
They've been those, I must say, those two have been up there.
Very consistent. Top of the leaderboard.
67.
Revival Plumbing.
Yep.
And
And a new leader. The Wishful Wednesday host.
now,
Wow.
T's and C's, guys. He's got the back end.
Oh my God, this guy's a
Got the
tipster, man.
login details, guys. That's how they get in the back.
Anyway, those guys are out on 67, John.
Well done to you guys. Awesome. Round 14. That does mark the halfway point, Morris. 27 rounds. So,
Stop the fight.
look, for halfway, you guys are going really good.
Well, the halfway point, you guys won.
Yeah, halfway, you guys are
But
killing
it means nothing.
So, everyone below, let's go. Keep chasing.
Oh,
them
yeah, it's
down.
only halfway. Keep going. Look, I can't win the money.
Yeah, let's get that out there now at the halfway point. Obviously,
If
Wishful
somehow
Wednesday host.
this bloke here gets the win, I will donate that money. Oh no, look, I'm not taking it. If I do win, whoever comes second, I'm talking quite early, it's only halfway. But yeah, it's looking good. I'm happy.
I like it. Let's move straight into round 14, Mo, with the late mail. Thanks to the NRL.com website.
Yes, talk to me, John.
We have
Good game.
the Knights taking on Manly tonight at McDonald's Jones, Maurice.
Yes.
Now, just to unpack a few things.
Yes.
Manly with a great win last week against Brisbane at home. Newcastle, I'm pretty sure, didn't get the chocolates. Ponga was out. But just talking about some inclusions,
Who do you got there, John?
we have Ponga obviously coming back in for the Knights.
Yep.
Greg Marzhew is a notable mention. Pretty good out of the back end, I think. And then on Manly's side, you have Jakey Trebojevic and Toff Sipley coming back in.
Great.
Into
Handy.
the engine room with Lockie Croker actually starting this week, Maurice.
Fantastic.
Now, I'm going to take Manly. Morris?
Yep. I'm just going to take Manly as well, Johnny. A number of reasons. Main one probably being the Knights haven't played their best footy, and Manly winning last week. So momentum should get them another win.
Definitely.
So I'm taking Manly, Johnny. Friday night footy into the next day. We have the Storm versus the Cowboys at Amy Park, Johnny.
Yes.
Home game for the Storm. Must be at least 6 degrees down there now.
Yeah. Freezing.
Those Cowboys,
Oh.
it's nice and sunny up there in the
I hope
northern part of Queensland.
Tell you right now, I hope they're acclimatising. Few ins, but for Melbourne, Morris,
Who do you
Harry
have, John?
Grant and Xavier Coates, pretty decent inclusions. If
And
you ask me.
I just want to say straight away, I think we spoke about this off camera, Johnny. Harry Grant will be looking to make an amends to his Origin performance.
Yep.
We both know that that's probably not his standard.
No, it wasn't lack of effort. Morris.
No, it wasn't. No way. Just skill.
More execution.
Yeah, a couple of skill things that let him down. You can nearly guarantee that will not happen. Not only will he hold himself accountable, but the bloke up in the coach's box will be frothing at the lips if he doesn't.
Definitely. So I'm guessing you're taking Melbourne with all of that.
I will take Melbourne, Johnny, down there.
Now, there's a lot of State of Origin players playing against each other in this one.
Yep.
So I'm sure Billy Slater will be watching this with a keen eye.
Could have been, eh?
But I'm going to go Melbourne, Morris.
Mm-hmm. You're taking Melbourne?
Too good.
Too good down there, I think, too, Johnny. Tough. Your next game on Friday night, 8 p.m, sees the Dolphins and the Dragons, John.
Tough.
Suncorp Stadium.
Tough.
What?
Wow.
Tough enough for a control flick, or what are your thoughts here?
I think I'm going to go the control, Morris.
You go in the control?
Yeah, because I've been watching the Dragons have found some form, and so have the Dolphins. And wow. The only thing you could potentially lean into as a tipster is it's at Brisbane.
Yeah. Notable mention here, John.
Yes.
Jeremy Marshall-King named at 21.
We all know what that means.
We all know what that means. So I think him being included here, John, with the way the halves have both been playing and the great man at the back,
yes,
I can see a Dolphins win here up here at Suncorp. So I'm going to take the Finns. Johnny?
Yes. Well, the Dolphins are coming off a bye too, Maurice. Freshened up. They've been thinking about the Dragons. Yeah, look, I might save my control flip. I think I'm going to take the Dolphins up there, guys.
Nice, John. Moving into your Super Saturday.
Let's go.
Super Saturday, yeah.
And it's starting late.
Yeah. What's
it's
going on
Super
there?
Saturday.
Not
happy.
Are you grabbing the kettle on this one, Johnny?
I think, yeah. Hit the jug.
Yeah, hit the jug. Because this is your Earl Grey match of the round, Johnny. Sharkies versus the Warriors.
Wow. Now, last week, Maurice, I didn't take the Waz, and they beat the Bunnies.
I took the Waz. First time.
But in saying that, Cronulla coming off a bye.
Yep.
Could be a freshen up.
Yep.
They were looking for a bit of form because I'm pretty sure they were coming off a few losses, them Sharks.
Go to that ladder there. I'll have a quick little score whiz. The Sharkies are...
Yeah, lost to the Roosters the week before the bye. And then also... Oh, no, they beat the Storm.
Form 3-1.
So, Sharks off a freshen up against the Waz Maurice at Shark Stadium.
Thoughts?
This is definite control for me. This is a definite control.
That's why it's the match of the round, John.
I'm going to go Waz buttons.
Waz buttons?
Sharkies.
No buttons. Sharkies it is, Johnny.
I'm going to go the Sharks, guys, this week.
This is a massive control Flick. I'm gonna do the same
Control
as you.
freak.
Flick.
Oh,
But just a notable matchup, John. The blokes wearing the 8.
talk to me.
Aiden Fanua Blake,
Mm.
James Fisher Harris.
Could say the two form props of
Of
the comp.
Yes, easily, quite easily. Looking forward to that battle, but without further ado, John, Buttons is Warriors.
Yeah.
So I'm taking the Wars. Johnny's taking the Sharks.
Ronaldo Mulatalo is out. Just pick that up. Oh, Katoa returns though.
Katola's out.
returns.
Mitchy Barnett out too, Johnny.
Yeah.
But
Big.
look, we've done the flicks. Moving on. 7:35 game, John. Derby.
Super Saturday.
Yes, 7:35. The Broncos and the Titans.
Reece Walsh returns, Maurice.
Go, John. Talk me through it.
Reece Walsh.
Mhm.
Now, we were having a great conversation off camera about the Brisbane Broncos.
How do you fix them?
I actually don't know.
Tough.
But what I do know is there's a lot of talent at Brisbane.
Full.
And for some reason, in the back of my mind, I feel like if they don't start to get things together
Johnny, what are they coming?
and start to
It's a slippery slope.
connect on and off the field,
Yes.
it's going to be a scary
Halfway point, as you said, Johnny. You
Now
gotta
look
start
at
making
that
moves.
team list. Seriously. Wow. It's just littered with superstars.
Correct, John.
So, look, I'm going to give them Brisbane Broncos one more chance.
Where's this at?
One
Suncorp.
more chance. Against a Titans side that's like looking for a win too. Coming last.
If there's ever a game, right, this
will
has
be
to
tight.
be it.
This will be tight. I'm just going to put that out there. This will be tight, but I'm going to go Brisbane.
I'm gonna go, man. Like Payne Huss, Pat Carrigan, right?
Reece Walsh.
Reece Walsh,
Ezra
Adam
Mann.
Reynolds, Ezra Mann, Salon Cobo, Tony Staggs. Like far out, man.
Did you
I
say
just-
Pat Carrigan?
I did,
No, well.
but Tino Regan and Moe still a good matchup.
Yeah, State of Origin.
They go all right.
Both
Yeah,
Burma.
I just think the Broncos need to, Johnny. The drums are beating, as they say at the Titans around Des. You could say that about Madge as well. However, that roster, John,
Well,
like seriously.
we've discussed it.
Okay, I'm
This
taking
is
the
it.
Broncos. Move on. Sunday ticket, Johnny. 2 p.m. GIO, mate. It is cold.
We're down there. Raiders v. the Bunnies, Maurice. This was close to being the Earl Grey.
So close.
Yeah. So if
Can you just
not,
go through the team list
just
and just any
spoil the
notables?
jug anyway and get another Earl Grey because it's gonna be a cracker.
Have a go at the matchups, John.
The absolute cracker, this one. Now, I'm a little bit annoyed because I've gone to the control early. So we're going to have to just, stop sitting on the fence and have a crack.
Johnny, I
picking.
know who I like.
Look, Morris, before you go any further, I'm going to talk to you about watching this young Raiders side come through. I also just want to add, Ethan Sanders, the young halfback from the Raiders. Look,
Looks a good.
Canberra look like they're in a good place for 2026, Maurice. With Fogarty going to Manly,
Yes.
I was keeping a close eye on Ethan on the weekend. I was lucky enough to watch him play in an under-19 State of Origin game.
Jeez,
a
he
few
pulled the
years
strings,
ago,
didn't he?
and he was pulling the strings very well, Maurice. And that form has followed him to the NRL.
It's his debut last week.
It was his debut. And look,
Well done to him.
great debut. But obviously Jamal coming back in, he's also got a lot of experience.
Seasoned first grader, John.
So now, look, this game could go any which way, especially when you've got someone like Latrell Mitchell at fullback and Cody Walker at 6.
Returning. And the centre. Did you see the centre?
Oh, Jack Whiten has also returned. Yeah. This is a dead
All
set.
3 have played Origin before.
Wow.
And not only that, the 4. Who's the 4? Yeah, goes all right. Stretchy.
Yeah, Campbell Graham's in too. Maurice. Well, even matching up the forwards here, it can go either way. Look, Morris, I'm just going to lean into the fact that it's cold in Canberra.
Yeah.
These guys are acclimatised. They've been winning. They have been winning a lot. So I'm going to go the Raiders.
You going the Raiders, John?
Yes.
Okay. Now, this may shock a few. But with Cody back, the band back together, John.
As they say.
Keon Kalaumatangi looking for an Origin jersey.
Is there one in there, Laurie?
There's one there, Loz. And not only that, Tarpini is that guy on the other side just throwing mana waves at the Warriors crowd.
Yeah.
So he wants this. I think the only mismatches I can see here is Hudson Young. Yeah. Obviously playing some really good footy. Like the back row is where it's the difference, I feel, in this game. I think experience gets them through, but John, I'm picking the Bunnies, eh? I want to take the Bunnies. Cody on the I'm back, boys sort of feel-good story.
There's a few good names being added to that list, Morris.
So,
like I said, I would not be shocked if the Rabbitohs won this one.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Who do we got, Johnny?
We have the West Tigers taking on the Penny Panthers. It's the versus the
different tones. Different tones, was
They're
it?
the same tones.
Oh.
I seen this and I seen this. It's lots of different movements I've been watching.
Lots of cats here.
Wow, big ones. Pussycats.
Johnny, can you say the Panthers are back?
Ooh.
Can you?
Oh, that's a big call. That is a big call, Maurice.
Mate, why isn't anyone talking about them coming 14th now when everyone wanted to talk about them coming last? So many.
Morris.
Johnny, I like the team. I'm just going to talk football now. I like what they're doing here. Nathan said it a month ago, still have full belief in this team. Turn up to training every week and they rip in. They didn't win 4 for no reason, John. So, in saying all of that, Tigers building, still getting that. What's his name who left? The halfback? Lockie, you know. Galvin sort of just moving off. Still trying to acclimatise to all that. I'm taking the Panthers in this one, John.
Yeah, look, Maurice, I watched the West Tigers play last week against the Cowboys. They come back late. Look, huge fan of the West Tigers, to be honest. A lot of special players in that team.
Oh, mate. Littered.
But the culture and the connection of the Panthers looks like it's moving back to the last 5 years, half a decade sort of stuff. Why they've been winning everything. So look, you can't when the Panthers are what's the word? Roaring?
Rowing.
When they're rowing, you can't go against the rowers.
No, you can't, Johnny. Was Scott Sorensen named last week? He must have been because he's not in the ins and outs. But he's in. I'm looking at that pack, Johnny, and there is all premiership winners there. Yeah. Toto back, Bill Edwards there. I think they got enough to get that job done, Johnny. So I'm taking the Panthers.
Maurice, now we have a Monday game.
Monday, yeah, because it's the
Mad Monday, that's what it is.
King's birthday.
King's birthday, Maurice.
Yep.
4 p.m. to Karaka Bulldogs taking on the Parramatta Eels.
Yes.
Again, another tight one.
Mm-hmm.
Good long weekend sort of stuff.
Yeah. Make sure you enjoy it, guys.
Looking at the ins and outs as we speak,
Mitchell
Crichton
back.
comes in. Lockie Galvin has been named.
Where?
Where?
Number
Where?
23.
23.
Funny buggers?
What's that mean?
Funny buggers,
What
John?
does that mean, Morris? Penasini's back in. Lussick comes in. Let's go.
Johnny, I'm going to just take the dogs on this one.
Yeah. Look, I was going to get a bit more deeper than that, but Parra actually finding a lot of form.
Starting to get used to it.
Definitely. And also probably Jason Rolls.
I think this might be close though, Johnny. I don't know if it's going to be a blowout.
No, definitely not a blowout.
I don't think it's a blowout. I think the
if
dogs
if I was a sports bet man, I'd be taking the dogs 1-12. If
great call, John.
Or dogs on the start or minus whatever margin they give you there. But yeah, I'm taking the doggies too, Maurice.
Beautiful, Johnny. That sums us up for what round was that? 14.
Round 14, halfway point. Maurice.
That's right, Johnny. Again, thank you to Zuby Cafe.
Yes, Zuby.
Appreciate it. Enjoy your footy. Enjoy your long weekend.
Correct.
Get your tips in, and we'll see you next week.
See ya. Oh.
Wait.
Guys, I forgot to mention bonus footage. I'm using my Joker around.